Welcome to my channel. Today in this video I will show you how to autorun any application in Windows 11 as an administrator. Without further ado, let's get started. For this demo, I'll be using Process Explorer by sysinternals. If you'd like to follow along, you can go ahead and grab your free copy from the official website. After downloading, simply unzip the downloaded file. To run any Windows application as an administrator, start by creating a shortcut to the application. Then, right-click on the shortcut and select Properties. Next, click on the Advanced button, and in the Advanced Properties window, check the box that says Run as Administrator. Now, simply double-click on the shortcut to run the application, and if prompted by User Account Control, click OK to proceed. As indicated in the title bar, you'll see that the application is running with administrator privileges. If you're using a single administrator user account to auto-start this application, you can simply drag the shortcut to the Startup folder. I show you how to do that later. Alternatively, in this particular case, you can also set the checkbox that says Run at Logon to achieve the same result. But since this video is about how to run any application as an administrator as a standard user, we'll need to take a different approach to achieve auto start with admin privileges. First, I'm going to move the application folder to a path where it's available for all users. To do this, I'll create a new folder in the root of my C drive, which will serve as the new location for the application. I'll then create a new shortcut from this new location to ensure that everything is linked correctly and to verify that the application is functioning as expected from its new path. Now, I'll open the Common Startup folder, then I'll move the shortcut into this folder, which will allow the application to auto-start with administrator privileges for all users on the system. Now, I'll restart Windows and log in as a standard user to test if the application will auto-start with administrator privileges as intended. Let me quickly sign off and log back in as a standard user to verify that. After logging in as a standard user, as you can see, the application has been auto-launched because the shortcut is located in the Common Startup folder of Windows. However, as you can see from the title, Process Explorer does not have administrator privileges, which means our initial attempt to auto-start the application with admin rights was not successful. Let me show you now the correct approach to auto-start an application with administrator privileges for a standard user in Windows. I quickly delete the shortcut in the Startup folder as I no longer need it to launch the application at Startup, since I will be using the Task Scheduler to achieve this instead. To access the Task Scheduler, I type Task Scheduler in the Start menu. I make sure to run the Task Scheduler as an administrator. I then select Create Task from the right-hand Actions panel in the Task Scheduler, which allows me to create a new task from scratch, giving me more control over the settings and options for the task I want to create to run my application as an administrator. Set a name for the task and tick the checkbox Run with highest privileges. If the task doesn't work as expected, play around with the configure for settings. I will keep the default setting. Navigate to the Triggers tab and then press the New button to create a new trigger for the task. In the New Trigger window, I select at Logon as the trigger event, which will cause the task to begin running the application as an administrator every time I log on to my computer. Navigate to the Actions tab and then press the New button to define a new action for the task. Select Start a Program as the action type and then press the Browse button to select the program you want to run. Navigate to the location of the Process Explorer executable, select it, and then press OK to add it to the action. Navigate to the Conditions tab where you can optionally check and change the power settings for the task. Press OK to save the new task, and now you're good to go. The Task Scheduler will automatically run Process Explorer as an administrator every time I log on to my computer. press the Start button, and then I click on Sign Out to log off from the Windows account, and then I'll log back in to test the task scheduler. As I'm using a virtual machine, it may take a little longer. And if everything is set up correctly, the task scheduler should automatically start the application, in this case Process Explorer, as an administrator, without me needing to manually run it or provide administrative credentials, making it a convenient and seamless experience. Well, yes, that's it for this tutorial. Thanks for watching.